Hello everyone, Jezebel is back and I'm a mess, but I just had to do this quick video on the Suicide Squad trailer that dropped, or rather didn't drop yesterday. It was a very odd marketing decision and I think it really backfired, but for those of you who don't know, yesterday DC WB decided that they would drop the second trailer for the Suicide Squad that had been teased, and the way they decided to do it was to dispense it in a bunch of ads on YouTube. So if you were on YouTube, I heard people who couldn't get the ad at all. I heard people that clicked on every video and that came up. And for me, I was just, listening to music. I press a video, and then this Suicide Squad thing comes up, and each one is a different actor telling you that, ooh, I'm going to leak the trailer. I got Ratcatcher. And here's the big failing of it, because this was a failure, and I want to talk about it. So I didn't understand what it was. I'm like, is this actually the trailer? Is just the actors being silly? I almost pressed skip before I realized what it was, and I thought, oh, I'll watch the trailer. So I watched the trailer, and the trailer was awful. The best thing I can say about the trailer is that I thought some shots of Harley Quinn were really good. I thought there's some really good shots of her, and I think she looks really good. And I should also mention that she does sound like they're channeling Arlene Sorkin a bit with the voice, but everything I enjoyed about her was undercut, and this is the big problem with the trailer. It was undercut by some ridiculously stupid joke. Like, she gets on it and she's like, hey guys, I'm late, and it's like, oh great, and then it's like, I had to go number 2, and I'm like, Come on. The entire trailer is setting up the Suicide Squad. It sounds just so much like the first Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy. Suicide Squad based itself off Guardians of the Galaxy. And everything is undercut by, poop joke, butt joke, butthole joke. And it's not the kind, because I was expecting the movie to be more kind of the, oh, you're a prude if you don't like this kind of humor. This is edgy humor, and you're just stupid if you don't like this. No. This is humor that, it's like we're trying to make 4-year-old boys laugh humor. It's like, I'm watching the trailer and I'm like, who would laugh at this? This is not funny. No adult. This is an R-rated movie. No adult is gonna laugh at these jokes, except for James Gunn, I guess. So there was really nothing new about the trailer. I think Starro as the villain might be interesting. Yeah, again, some good shots here and there, but mainly it was just undercut by all these bad jokes, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this movie. Who does this appeal to? It looks awful. But the interesting thing is, I think that they released it in this way to try to hype up the movie, but I don't think it worked at all. Because, so I finished watching the trailer and I go back to see where it dropped, how many views it has so far, and it wasn't there. It wasn't anywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere aside from that initial ad. And it was trending a little bit on Twitter, but it wasn't because people were excited, it's because people were confused. Where's the trailer? And they waited so long to officially drop it, it just created a lot of confusion. And so then when it finally did drop, I think it dropped in the afternoon after coming out in the morning on those ads, it barely, for a trailer, it barely got any views. Last I checked, I didn't even see one of the trailers get 1 million views. That's insane for what's supposed to be a mainstream blockbuster comic book movie. So it just seemed like a big flub, because it's like, here's a movie. I'm not sure how many people care about the Suicide Squad, because a lot of people still aren't paying attention to theaters. Very up and down at the box office right now, and nothing compared to before coronavirus. The Suicide Squad was a fad in 2016, and I don't think many people care about it at all anymore, and this movie really does not do anything to say, I'm a sequel, I'm something different. It's more like just a do-over of things we've already seen. Again, a mixture of the first Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy. I just don't really see anyone really being interested in this movie, and I think they tried to hype it up with this strategy, and I think it didn't work. Now, when the first trailer came out, it didn't seem to get that many views either. James Gunn then, he said that, no, if you count up all the views on all the different platforms we released this trailer, it actually broke a record for a Red Band trailer. Maybe. It's just that DC movies have such an up and down record of attracting an audience, and so I'm just not sure how many people are going to go see this movie. The only maybe there will be a base level of DC fans to go see it. If not in the theater, then on HBO Max to push it through. But I just don't know. I don't find anything that I'm like. I really enjoy that they're channeling Arlene Sorkin's Harley again with this movie, but it's just undercut by these bad jokes, and it's only going to get worse. So it's like I try to enjoy something, and then it poop joke. I can't deal with that. It's like that just tells me what the movie's gonna be. But I'm gonna be interested. The Falling Out. There's just been so many comic book properties lately that just haven't delivered. I'm gonna be interested in The Falling Out because DC really seemed like they had a lot of faith in James Gunn doing this movie and a lot of faith in what he's doing, getting a Marvel director to do their stuff. So if this movie doesn't do so well, I'm curious what the aftermath is going to be. At the very least, it'll give me some nice red and black Harley merchandise to buy, which I'll contribute to that much. So those are my brief thoughts on the release of the Suicide Squad. What did you think? Are you enjoying it? Did you think that someone could laugh at those jokes? Are you just loving the Harley outfits? Let me know in the comments below. I will have updates. I just finished wrapping up my third short film. This is the biggest production I've done today. I will have a trailer up for that very soon. Thank you guys for sticking with my channel, and I'll see you next time.